first question from Marco Zia.
Hi Marco. Outstanding first half. Early goal in the second half, but the red card has actually changed the game. But Fulham really showed the character, and the performance was very, very good.
Good evening, all. I agree. Very good first half from ourselves. We took some time to adjust because they started on the front foot. They started well. They created a good chance first minutes of the match. We took 5-10 minutes to adjust, to control a little bit better the position of Joao Felix and Mason Mount between the lines. And after that, I think we adjust and we start to balance more the game, and was a good first half. Balance. We had chances. We had as well. We scored, and we embraced clear the challenge first half, and we matched them. We tried to press them as well. Some moments with their quality, of course, they beat our pressure in some moments, and of course they can create some problems always against all the teams in this competition because they have the quality. We were leading the score at half time. We were more clinical than them first half. And second half, we started in the worst way possible, consider the early goal. And in one moment that, not just because it was a free kick, but the way we were beaten in our right-hand side, and two players against one, we cannot be beaten so easy in that moment, and of course we made the fall. They scored, was the worst way possible for us to start. Was a boost for them, gave the confidence for them to come. They start to create some more problems for us. Of course, after came the red card, and of course changed the game as always. When one team get played with superiority with one more player is normal. Has some impact in the game. Was our obligation in that moment to try to win the game, and we did it from the bench straight away with Tom Carney and Harry Wilson, and give more freedom for Tom Carney with Andrés Pereira in front of João Palhinha. And we knew that we needed to have the ball in that moment, and Tom will give us that situation. On the right side was just to put a fresh player there because Bobby was a little bit ill last night, and of course was a big effort from him to play. But was a tough moment for him, and we have to change in that situation. I think we tried to win the game, of course, was our obligation, as I said. Great delivery from Andrés in our goal. I think was an important moment for Carlos Vinicius as well to score and make us to win the football match. Of course, after they create one or two moments that should have done much better. The last chance they created, one long ball behind us, clear bad position from our two central defenders. But overall, I think was a great night for our fans. They deserve it. 16 years without a win in this game. The Chelsea superiority in this type of games is being huge, and we know that they have completely different goals than ourselves. They are a massive club. Their budget is completely different. We cannot compare anything, but we knew that inside the pitch, with our work, with our strategy, with our identity, we can balance a little bit more the things, and we did it. And I'm sure that was a great night for our fans, and they deserve it.
So I'll come to you, Andy. Scott.
You touched on it there, but just how special is this win? I mean, first league win over Chelsea since 2006.
As I said, for our football club, for our fans, it is special. Definitely. I felt it after the final whistle in that moment, the way they celebrated with our players. It definitely is a really important moment. I have to be honest with you as well. Of course, I'm really pleased for them, for our players as well. Another 3 points for us, but I'm much more pleased with the 3 points because I know that in Premier League all the points they are really tough to get, and this is the main thing for me.
Andy.
Hi Marco.
Hi.
You talking about Chelsea have different expectations to yourselves, but surely you've gone beyond expectations by taking Fulham into the top 6 tomorrow at this stage of the season. I can't imagine that was anywhere sort of projected, or was it maybe?
Yes, it's being, I have to say, our players, they have been brilliant. It's been a fantastic season so far for us, but we know that we are just in the middle of the season. And the good thing really that myself as a manager, I see a big room to improve. I still there a big room to improve. Good example, our second half. Even if you played against a top side, clear that we should improve many things. When the teams they are more low on the pitch, when we have to create the spaces and all that situations. And this is one of the good things that the positives that I take from the game. We won the game, great 3 points for us, for our fans as well, but a big room to improve, and we have to keep working hard with our players. But of course, I cannot hide that we are really pleased. The another win, four in a row in Premier League. You know what it means, how difficult it is as well. And our players, they have been brilliant, and we have to keep working really hard. All of us, players, staff, and football club, fans as well, because now the run is being impressive, but probably in the future can come a bad run, and we have to be together again.
Big night for Vinicius, must be really pleased with replacing him.
Yes, you know, that is really tough when you are in one football club, when you arrive in one football club, when you know that the striker that you are fighting to play is Mitrovic. What means to be sometimes in the shadow of Mitrovic, what means to fight every single day, to try to play as more minutes as you can, to try to be a starting 11 player in our football club. Mitro is being a key player for me, special player for me and for our football club as well, and it's always tough. For all the players for all the strikers that they can come for our football club, it will be always tough. More for a player that needs to adapt, and he came just in the last days of August, and it's time to adapt. I have to say that the World Cup break and that mini pre-season we had was important for him to understand better the identity, what we expect from him. Of course, I think was his best performance, I have to say, not just because he scored the goal as a performance. The confidence that he played tonight is really important for me to see. And of course, when you score the winner against Chelsea in a derby, in a special match, will boost his confidence, definitely. But he deserves it, because it's tough to be sometimes in the shadow of the top scorer like Mitrovic.
Marco, you're 6 points above Chelsea. Do you think you can finish above them?
Sorry, can you repeat?
You're 6 points above Chelsea now. Do you think you can finish above them?
It's not important for us. I think that really I don't think 1 second on that. Really. Of course, we are where we are right now, but and it's not like of ambition from myself. You know myself. I think the way we are playing show the ambition, my ambition as a manager. The way we try to match all our opposition sides show the ambition that we have as a football club. But this is not our aim. It's not something that we fight for. All the motivation comes from ourselves. The 3 points in all the matches they are there for us to fight for. For us it's not important, and we have to respect Chelsea as a football club as well.
The last few questions, Jan. There's a few people that would like a question, so one each, and then we'll have to finish off the press conference. I'll start here at the front.
Hi, Marco.
Aye.
Looking at the whole season, what do you think made possible for you to have the success you guys are having? What do you think? I mean, it's players that gel well together. It's you. It's Mitrovic scoring goals.
Mitrovic didn't play tonight.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I'm thinking about.
And last game too.
The season.
Yes, I think all of us as a club, first of all, the main thing for me is our identity as the way we play, the way we make the players believe that is the best way, the way the players they bought our idea, our identity, the way they are going on it as well. I think last season was a really important season for us. If you look for this evening, of course Mitro didn't start, but normal with Mitro, the starting 11, we played with the 6 players that they were here, for example, 2 seasons ago. With Mitro, there are 7 that they were here 2 seasons ago. And you know how it was tough that season for our football club, for the players, for the staff that were here as well. And of course, firstly, clear our identity as a team, the way we want to play. We didn't change anything from the last season. We were so important that season for us, and we didn't change. Of course, the players they came and they came to our football club and they settled really well. They have been really important for us. Our dressing room, definitely, great environment, good people, very good professionals as well. And of course, after we are here to fight, to embrace, and we have the ambition to play football, and we enjoy to play football.
We're going to go to the last three questions. We're going to go to Mike, Jerry, then Matt. Okay, Mike.
Marco, last night we saw Southampton upset Manchester City by pressing them high and maintaining a high tempo. Tonight you've done something similar to Chelsea. Do you think the key to Fulham's success and the key to upsetting the big clubs is to play with a high tempo and a high intensity?
Is one of the reasons, definitely, but you know sometimes it is not easy as well, because if you want to just play with high intensity, to jump every time in the pressure, they have the quality to beat the pressure in some moments, and after they can punish you as well. Of course, I understand the question, is one of the reasons. You know that here at home you are really intense team, sometimes too much, if I can say to you, because in some moments of the first half we should circulate more the ball, to don't lose the ball so quick as well, because after the game we became a little bit broken, and I don't like that as well. More when we were winning 1-0, we should circulate a little bit better the ball. But was one of the reasons our first half was really intense, the way we played, the way we pressed them in some moments, the way you create the scenarios to explore some counter-attacks as well, and I agree with you.
Jerry.
Marco, you know Joao Felix as a player. Were you surprised at that challenge he did when you set up?
First, I have to say that just a player with this class, with this quality, can play at this level just with 1 day here, probably 1 day, 2 days here in England. Probably he didn't know everything from their identity. Even, of course, everyone knows the Chelsea football players, but just a player with this quality, with this class, can perform until that moment like he did. He did a very good first half. Second half he started in the same way, created big problems for us. Every time he received between the lines, every time he played behind our two midfielders as well. And top class player. Of course, he had that moment, bad reception. He tried to the challenge. I think is a red card. That moment was a unlucky moment from him. We'll learn from that moment as well. But I think his first 60 minutes at Chelsea show the quality he has.
Final question, Matt.
I was going to ask also about Joao Felix and whether you were surprised by the tackle and his.
It's the same.
Kenny escaped.
Okay, Kenny.
Escape, yeah.
No, Kenny's okay. Kenny played the 95 minutes. Was okay. Was a tough moment for Joao. Was an important moment in the game as well. I think was a good decision from the referee. Again, will be a moment for Joao Felix to learn from that moment for sure, because the quality, I think all of you see the quality that he has.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.